Hello, everybody. Oh, they can't hear you. Thank you, Renjin Dance. Can add you in. We're gonna get a couple characters pretty quick in here. That was you and Skis. You talked about that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Dragon of Icespire Peak. Oh my god. I'm just going to do this for now. Welcome to Dragon of Icespire Peak. We are carrying on this campaign. We did a one-shot last week, and we've canonized it. So consequences from that are going to follow over to this story and everything right now. So this campaign is getting homebrewed. But we are going to kick off. I'm going to introduce my players here who are doing their best to entertain. And so, Grim.
What's up? Also, Reese. Pleasure. I'm a person that does some things into stuff, okay? I mainly tackle creatures to the ground and make them my own. Or attempt to, anyway.
He attempts to. He tried.
Hey,
tried a couple times last session.
In fairness, it worked. Just say.
The time you did it, it did work. Absolutely.
And the magical.
Tell us about you. Tell us about you, your character, whatever you want to share.
Well, I'm a sneaky magic boy who does sneaky magic tricks, and also I'm just kind of here. I didn't sleep well last night, so that's where I'm at.
Sound like a regular street magician.
I know a card trick.
James, there's many more ways to stay homeless.
That could be. He didn't include that. You guys are just staying at an inn, so you don't. It's not technically your home. You could all be homeless, except for Duzin, who does canonically have a house in this. So Duzin, why don't you tell us a little bit about you or your character, whatever you want to share.
So, I'm Duzin, and I'm playing Horgrim, the Dwarven Ranger, and so far being the only sane man in the group. We'll see if that changes when Horgrim meets Tusker's character.
Tusker
Sanity is perception.
Tusker, yes, Tusker's the new player. You guys haven't played together. Tusker's played one session. Tusker, tell us about your character.
Hello there, I'm Tusker20, and I play a Druid Warlock, or as I like to call him, a Drewlock. And having connection issues today, so I might be ducking out. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll stay in as long as I can.
Yeah. Hopefully you can stay in. We can go fairly... I think we can go quicker.
I don't think quicker is going to be the answer. I think it's just a connection issue.
Yeah.
You're roboting every now and then, but hopefully I'm doing okay.
Drewlock Sandstorm.
Yeah,
I'm lost in the chorus, he turns into a bear.
So let's get started. So last session, you guys were in the bar. You were talking. You were trying to convince Big Al to give you a portion of his profits from his ranch as a reward. And then the bar got attacked by an invisible being. You guys knocked out the person that the invisible being was going for, and took him to. You guys and the bar owner took this knocked out guy out of town. I forget where you guys went. and you eventually
We went to the fort.
You did. You go into
And
a
mine.
military fort.
Yeah.
And
Got the arms chopped off. Went to the mine, stabbed the thing. He grabbed the carriage driver and took him into the cave.
yes, and and the invisible being knocked out the bar owner who was trying to keep the knocked out guy away while you guys killed it. And Cal
I skinned it and gave the cape to Woogie.
You did skin it, and Cal hit like a truck that whole session.
I mean, like 40 damage a hit, like craziness.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking nuts.
Hit like a truck.
Nuts, man. Guiding bolts everywhere. It's like,
So we ended the session there. So after that, you guys all went back to Phandalin. The bar owner was the inn owner was very thankful to you guys, and you guys had this big adventure together. So they were very. That was a very big bonding experience and everything for him. So you have a pretty good reputation with the Stonehill Inn owner. He, as a way to show his gratitude, he's not charging you guys for your room and board anymore. So you're staying there for free.
what about his wife? I mean, entertainment.
It's entertainment.
Yes, but this place has got to have a brothel somewhere.
I don't know if Phandalin has a brothel. I'm gonna have to look that up because it's definitely not in my campaign notes.
You have me as a player, and you don't know if you've got a brothel. What sort of
Might be too
deranged
small a
madman are
town.
you?
Maybe I wanted you to put
Must
some
be an
slight.
underground one somewhere.
Maybe I wanted you to put some slight effort into it and seduce things normally.
I am not a bard. I am a fighter of some description who has a -2 to fucking charisma.
Oh, Doozen dropped. Or, I'm sorry, not Doozen. Tusker dropped. There he is again. You guys wake up the morning after. You guys, as far as I'm aware, have agreed to help if you can't, or when you have time, with the repairs to the Stonehill Inn. There was a hole in the wall behind the bar where a patron was thrown through, and there is a broken window where the invisible stalker ran through to get the heck out of there.
Shape? Like this.
Nah, I think it's just shattered.
Ah, right. Well, I like to start collecting up the rubble from both sides and sort of try to pile the wall back in and sort of lodge it in, so basically craft it back to a wall, because that's how they do things. They do it with mud, though. I don't know what era of technology you're at.
All right. Before that, I'm going to say that you, Cyric, have a invisible hide that you skin.
I have it rolled up and sort of in a belt, sort of ready to give to someone.
Okay. The person you guys knocked out that got chased by the stalker got attacked by the stalker and is in critical condition and is in one of the spare rooms in the Stonehill Inn recovering from their injuries. But they did live, and the bar owner also did live the encounter.
Thank heavens for that.
Yay!
Yes.
I didn't. I died.
You died. You're dead. You're a ghost now.
Yeah, I'm a ghost.
Changed his race to ghost. He didn't.
Yep. I changed my class to ghost.
Another one bites the dust.
Everyone wants to be Patrick Swayze, in fairness.
The next morning, after this all happened, you guys get back, and I imagine Hergrim does wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And do you how much of this story, this tale, do you guys tell Hergrim? Because
None of it.
he slept through that evening. after that long trip and journey.
I recount it for him.
Oh, you bastard.
Hagrid would probably seeing the damage to the inn, like look at when he sees the guys like, for God's sakes, I go away I leave you for 1 day and you start dismantling the town.
No, I promise it wasn't us.
And the
Sure.
bar
Of
owner
course
does
it's
back
not.
you up, and a lot of the patron. There was a very busy night that night at the Stonehill Inn. So there's a lot of rumors and talk going around how there are now these local heroes who saved you guys from the invisible monster and yada yada. And the bar owner does back up your story because he was also there. But yes, the inn did become quite a bit of a wreck. I didn't
Mainly
lose
It was quite a party.
didn't lose the whole building though.
Mainly because someone decided to turn into a bear mid-encounter.
Who would do that?
Also,
I don't know.
so you guys are helping clean up. Or Sirik is at least helping clean up. And
I'm helping clean up
Repair.
as well.
okay,
Yeah, I'm helping as well.
Who's cleaning the people paste off the wall?
Kay is. It's not his first time.
When you say you're cleaning people paste off the wall, do you mean you're wiping it, or you're just like peeing against it, just sort of try and get off the? Do you know like you do when you go to the bathroom? Just
I'm cleaning it.
Yeah.
Like, with cleaning supplies.
bucket water.
okay, so
soap.
you're peeing against it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm peeing with my acid pee. Which elves now have acid pee. That's canon now, James. Sorry.
Oh,
Acid pee.
I'm sure it'll
sounds like
come up a lot.
Pokemon.
I'm sure just like going to the bathroom in these games, I'm sure it'll come up so often.
The toilets are made out of lead because everyone keeps peeing through the hole for the fucker.
Yeah.
So as you guys are cleaning up, the bar owner, who's still in pretty bad condition, but he's actually is able to get up and move around and everything, says to you guys, so how many legends do you guys know around here? Because you guys have hunted one now.
I look at him and go, only me.
That's a good joke. But besides the one, I don't know.
I wave the shield. 2.
Manticore shield, yeah.
There's the dragon up the mountain.
We haven't killed him though, so if we had, we would be doing a completely different adventure.
I feel like that's not a legend because he's been seen a lot.
I feel like legends have to, they have to not be seen.
Well, have you guys heard the legend of the cursed lighthouse?
No, it sounds boring.
No,
It's
but I like that idea.
there.
If we could.
If you follow the trail out of town and then head towards the coast, en route to Neverwinter, there's a lighthouse there, and it is said that it is said that that whenever a sailor sees it, they drive the ship into the coast instead of away from the coast. You guys dropped out for me. I'll pop in and out, be right back. And hello again.
Hello, James. Is
Hello.
the bartender okay? He keeps stammering.
He didn't have enough coffee this morning. His head's a little... his head's...
Ah,
He just came back off a boat trip, and his ship crashed into a fucking rock because the lighthouse was like, you know what?
It drew him to it instead of away from it. So there is that legend if you guys are curious to check it out.
Oh my god, look, he's white trash.
I'd rather stay away from the sea, but could be worth it. Could be bandits using it to get some easy loot, or
How though?
Something
How would a
horrible.
lighthouse attract people?
They say there's a weird magical green light in the top instead of the standard white light.
Maybe we could steal the green light and try to trap the dragon in to be able to fight it.
Maybe it is a legend. Maybe that's how it would work.
Hmm.
Interesting theory.
But also,
Yeah.
if you guys aren't interested, you could stay here and help me clean up over the next few days.
To the lighthouse.
We're gone.
I literally punt all the stuff I've been building up. I push over and walk out.
Wait, who's this? Dante folk following us.
Oh,
Pardon?
this one, Cleo.
Cal,
Wait, you met
Cleo.
Cal.
Cleo. Cal.
Yeah,
Cleo's the other something warlock
Cleo's last
character.
why? This is Cal, some sort of
Cal.
person that does some things.
Drewlock.
A Drewlock.
Yes, the Jewlock. Okay.
Last
so-
name Sandstorm.
Yeah, no, she helped with the right?
He.
He.
Cal.
Yeah, Cal is unisex, man.
Cal is unisex.
Oh.
So yeah,
okay.
Cal, he helped out with the doodad, and also he looked after the cow while we were gone.
Huh.
So he helped. He's the one that turned into a fucking bear and tore down half the inn. But deception.
I mean, there's other people here too.
Yep, still deception.
All right, cool. Roll insight then. Compete it with the insight.
He turned into a bear and tore the place down. Okay, cool. Ha ha.
It seems fishy, but no one said anything to contradict him.
No one would. So yeah, no. This Cleo / Cal person, whichever one it is.
Sorry, I had to go take an acid pee.
That's all right.
Yes, he tore down the bar all by himself. Because he turned into a bear and threw this stalker thing through a wall. He's pretty. He's good to keep around because Also, guiding bolts is a thing.
I enjoy that you guys both had negative modifiers to deception and insight.
I've got a minor. I'm at 6 charisma. I'm lucky I got that much.
Dang.
So,
You try
are you guys?
to wrangle him inside a battle yet?
Are you guys interested in the lighthouse story, or are you guys going to stay by for the day and help out?
I like the
at the
lighthouse
inn?
story. I think we should
yeah.
lighthouse story personally.
I like the lighthouse story.
Thank you.
Pass with my
I like the lighthouse, but did you want to finish the negotiations?
With
For
Big
the
Al
ranch.
about how much money can we get? Yeah, because I wanted to go for an investment as opposed to a payment right now.
I feel like because it was literally banking talk, that'd be super interesting to do and role play out. So maybe we'll just do it off camera.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. We can discuss that later on.
Okay.
He's got he's got a few days to talk about it. He's still in town trying to get shit in line and money lined up so he can do some rebuilding and re-employing at his ranch.
Cool.
So
I turned to Herger and was like, I may need to speak to you about getting some hands in for helping Big Al because potential there's going to be some good investment there. So maybe we need to get some hands in to protect it. So if you know any of your dwarven friends, or if you know anyone that can handle themselves, maybe we can get them in to look after the place.
I could probably ask some of the guys in the Miners Guild or something.
Well, these people have to be over 18.
Yeah, they're too young.
Strong folk.
different miners.
Oh, ER, not OR. Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna. If that's it, I'm gonna move you guys to world map for this travel.
Sorry, it scared me.
You guys don't have the orc. Oh, the orc was also there helping out clean up. Sorry,
Yeah,
I totally forgot about his existence.
Yeah, he's just being a good boy.
Yeah.
Even as Cleo was tearing the place down. Cal's tearing the place down. He's like, but no, put that back up. But what?
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Come on, guys, stop it.
Guys! Guys!
So you guys are over here around Fandolin. You guys are following the Tibber Trail north, and then over to the high road, and then over to the coast.
I was about to say, really shit lighthouse. It wasn't on the coast.
Yeah, it would be.
It's on top of the mountain next to the dragon. You know, it just shoots a long beam.
I would explain
The
why it
beach.
doesn't keep ships away.
But dude, can we get on the high road, bro?
It's just not a trail. It's an actual road. It's well kept, and it's connecting Neverwinter to the other major city below it, which I'm pretty sure is Waterdeep, actually.
Hmm.
Does the fucking high road have any Funyuns, man? It's gonna be crazy, dude.
Hey, don't bogart the Funyuns. Come on now.
Don't bogart the Funyuns, bro. What the fuck? Dude?
While you guys are on this trip, do you catch sight of the dragon leaving the Sword Mountains and kind of going southwest and kind of goes around this area a bit before returning back to the Sword Mountains? It kind of heads your direction, but it doesn't come over nearly far enough. And
Blast that worm.
is there anything you would guys like to do during your trip over to the lighthouse?
I would like to talk to Cal/Cleo and say, I like to tap him on the shoulder because it's a him. I keep forgetting. So, why exactly were you in a field when we met you? Because you sort of pulled up and you were stroking a cow. What exactly were you doing in the field?
I was making my way down towards Big Al's farm, the place out, when I ran across Petunia.
Who's mysteriously tied up?
But why?
Wait.
Why were you going to Big Al's place?
Why
I
not?
had known Big
Right.
Al previously. Run into him a couple of times, and I thought, with the orcs in the area that I had run across, that maybe he would have needed help.
But yeah, no, okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Good-hearted character, this Cal.
Yes, you are. You're very. You seem very sweet and innocent, except when you turn into a bear and murder people with your magic. Not as much.
The nice ones are always the scariest to cross.
Is this true? I mean,
I don't know.
that's all right.
When they
I literally said that in character.
oh,
This is true, and I'm like, I mean, the thought I just had verbalized it. Sorry. Is it the nice ones you got to watch out for? Then it seems because you seem to hit like a truck, and you seem rather pleasant.
Uptusker's connection's doing well.
Also silent, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
A good answer.
Strong silent type.
I just realized I'm muted.
Oh,
See, the wrangler that
Strong
back in the dwarven halls, when you called a man a bear, it meant quite a different thing.
It also did around where I live. That was a weird voice.
did run into that bear couple on the first quest.
Yeah, dude. That bear couple.
That bear dwarf couple.
I take about 3 steps back and go, yes, and just walk away.
Okay.
All right, you guys make your way down to the. It takes almost the whole day. The sun's starting to set as you approach the lighthouse, and or approach the
DM
coast. Yes.
DM question. Are we walking like fast?
Sure.
Oh shit! No.
Do
Oh crap! I dropped out. To be right back. And
damn it! Fucking damn it!
what?
God damn it!
Well, I should heard it
Ask
now.
him now. Ask him now. It's fine. It will work.
Okay.
You've only heard it.
Okay, so as I asked, are we walking fast? And then also, do faces
Oh,
pass?
I.
And are we homebound?
Do.
That's the way
And
back.
all that.
Okay.
Also, on the way back, I pat Woogie on the shoulder. I'm like, yo,
Okay.
yes, that one.
Yep.
I got a thing for you that, yeah, when I take off this belted this hide, I'm like, yeah, you're going to need this.
It's not a cape yet. It's just a. It is just a hide.
Hence why I said belted hide.
It's invisible hide.
Yes.
Yes.
One side is completely transparent, and the other side is gross, disgusting flesh and skin.
Sounds perfect.
That is not transparent.
Don't get the sides mixed up. One side makes you look like a vagina, the other side makes you look like visible.
DM, how much would you say this weighs?
Pound.
Like a pound, 2 pounds?
I gotta say maybe like 3-4 pounds. It's the entire hide of a monster plus probably a little bit of flesh.
We'll go with 3 pounds.
I'm having trouble dropping your characters onto this map. So Hergram is kind of over here.
Let's give it a go.
So
Oh, Hergrim's there. I can see him.
yeah, so that's where you guys do come in. So if you could kindly please drop in your character tokens there.
Could you size me up a little bit, please?
I absolutely
greatly
can.
appreciated.
Oh, and you know why it's not working is because I am using the stream window and not the TM window.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah, that would help.
Bitches never die.
Whoops. Okay, so there we go. So,
Oh my god, is that Leonardo da Vinci?
when you guys do show up here, you do see a. Wait just a second. You guys do show up here. The sun is just starting to set. There's a not so steep kind of cliff face. Well, not a cliff face. It's kind of just like a rocky slope that goes down to the beach.
Like
And
a continental shelf kind of thing?
pardon?
Continental shelf?
Yeah, kind of like a yeah. So
Like from that episode of Avatar, you know, the sneaky path, and it's just like literally a pathway. It's like floor.
yeah, but it's not a cliff. It's more like a hill. You guys can get down. You guys could get down it without too much difficulty, but there do seem to be stairs carved in that go down to the beach where this giant
And
crab is.
Getting some stunner.
Who's fancying some seafood, boys?
That sounds good.
The trail does carry on, and you do see in the distance a very large lighthouse on this small and on this it's practically an island, and around the bottom, the south side of the lighthouse, you do see just a big mast or tree trunk or something coming out of the water at a pretty high distance. And
Can we see the green light from the top?
yes,
It was
you can
green.
yes. So at the top of the lighthouse, the beacon that goes around, instead of a white light, is a green light that's going around.
Do we
I mean,
feel
I'll
any
go.
sort of way about it?
You do not feel any sort of way about it.
Are we just going to ignore the giant enemy crab?
Well, we don't have to touch it. I was about to say, I already said who fancies seafood. Like, quite literally, I could just slide down and start butchering it.
The big crab does notice you, and it kind of lifts its one claw and starts doing this.
I wave back.
To you guys.
I lift my arm and I'm doing the same thing. Like,
It starts skittering happily and kind of moves. I can't move it because this is like the one thing that the campaign gave me that is part of the map, but it kind of it kind of moves down closer to the bottom of the stairs.
No one kill it.
And it's.
I'm going to try and communicate with said crab, okay? It may seem stupid, you may not appreciate it. I'm going to do it, okay? Cool, wonderful. The next person that tries
Sounds
to
good to
stop me
me.
from doing such things will be made into a cape. Lovely. I walk down to the bottom.
You walk down to the bottom, and the crab says in common, "Hello, how are you?"
What? Is exactly my response. Just what?
Oh, yes, sorry. I have been given the magical ability to talk from my elf mistress, Merel.
I go to shake its claw.
It reaches out a claw, pinches your fist a little, probably a little tighter than it
It's fine.
should.
I'm wearing full plate. Don't worry about it. Carry on.
And does
I'm like,
and
pleasure
shakes.
to meet you.
It is a pleasure. A lot of people don't really want to come down and talk to a giant crab.
Well, to be brutally honest, I did come down to sort of, either one eat you or two tame you, but now you're talking, I'm not going to do either. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Are you guys here for the treasure in the shipwrecks?
There's a treasure and a shipwrecks, I say extremely loudly.
There's 4 or 5 shipwrecks around on the far side of the lighthouse. There are sharks though in that water, but there are treasures in there.
Noted.
I've checked them out.
So what you're saying is you could get them?
Yes, I could absolutely get them. It would not be an issue for me.
Are you requiring anything good, Crab? Do you have a name that you go by?
I thinks for a second and he says, "No one's actually ever asked if I had a name. I guess my name is Ragged." the name of the last Twitch follower.
Fuck you, Reese. I'm not talking to you guys. He is the second most British gentleman in the world I've ever met. Now you have to do an accent, okay? You have to do an accent.
I'm not going to attempt an accent, especially with a real person from UK here. Hell no.
Oh, he is
Smart move.
Me plus higher class. So he's quite. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. So fine.
hello, how are you? How are you, darling?
Woogie, you've
Hello,
met him.
ta-ta.
Oh, did I?
Yes, it was Reese. Remember the guy we sat and had a chat to?
Oh, yeah.
He was incredibly British. But yes, Ragged. I'm like, pleasure to meet you. So, do you require anything? Food or sustenance?
Well, we lost a Hergrim again.
It's fine. we're only doing chit chat, so it's all good.
Okay, I'm just gonna switch this to over here.
And we lost
because...
James, unless he's talking to the stream.
No, I'm talking, so piss. So I'll pop in and out really quickly. Don't mind me. Hello again.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over to this for now because you are doing the one-on-one with the crab.
Okay.
So you can carry that on while Doozen gets hopefully figured out and back here sooner than later.
His internet died.
Is that what he said?
If you look at the Dragon Icespire peak chat, he's like, I've got major stutter and robot, and Tusk said same, and then he was like, and goes down the internet.
Oh. Hopefully we can get him figured out. You asked the crab if he wants anything, requires anything,
Yeah, so you thirsty? Are you hungry? Anything?
and he said, I don't have a problem getting food from the ocean. I'm quite big, and it's pretty easy for me to eat and find food that normal crabs have. But could you help my mistress?
Is she the one that's put the green light bulb in the lighthouse?
No, that was her lover that ended up killing her.
She's dead.
She is dead, but he gestures up to this very tall rocky outcropping that the top of the trail did have a path through up here, and says, her soul is trapped in that cave.
I think we can help with that.
Yeah.
Does it require any sort of magical incantation or something to get in, or is it just a door?
There shouldn't even be as far as I'm aware, there wasn't even a door there. You just walk through. But her heart has been ripped from her chest and stolen. And he points up,
probably help with.
and then he, with his pincer, kind of gestures up to the big tower and says, "That should be her heart. That's powering the light in the lighthouse."
Oh, okay. So,
That's,
yeah, okay. I think so
Okay.
that makes sense. We could try and do something with that. Yeah. Well, maybe what you should do is keep yourself safe for a little bit. You can come with if you wish. You can accompany, but if you don't, that's fine. You stay down here, and we'll come back down with the job accomplished if we can. We'll do our best, and then we can talk maybe aiding about getting this treasure at the bottom of the ocean to be appreciated.
Absolutely. If you can help my mistress peacefully pass, then I would be more than happy to go fetch the treasure from the ship for you. Piss. All right. Hello again. I missed exactly
if your
what you
mistress
said.
was to if your mistress was to peacefully pass, would you still be sentient?
He thinks for a second. He goes, I don't know. I imagine that.
Not. It's a spell.
I imagine if she died already and I didn't lose it, then I might have a chance of still being able to talk and everything.
I don't see why not.
Let's give it a go. Yeah, sure. So you chill here. You enjoy. Crab it up. Walk sideways a little bit. We will head up there and see what we can do for your mistress. What's her name again?
Meryl.
Meryl. Okay, and what's the name of the guy that we don't like that did the damage to her?
His name is
Street.
Where is his name? Moscow.
Moscow. Okay.
Yeah, Moscow. Sure. His name is Moscow.
Yeah, Moscow.
Why not?
Moscow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name is most cows.
Petunia.
He does-
okay, so yeah,
Moscow does have some friends that come visit him from time to time who are also not very nice people.
are they up there now?
I think there's only one friend visiting at the moment.
Don't make them dead friends very soon.
Well, I don't think that would be the worst. They can't be great people if they hang out with him.
Correct.
That is very judgmental, but okay.
They don't come
Who-
down and talk to me.
This is
Well,
true.
that-
They suck. Let's kill them.
Let's kill them. And I'm pretty good with that.
Let's take him out.
And and he also says, "Oh, when you get closer to the White House, you have to watch out. There's some harpies who have taken nests close by, and they're pretty hostile to anything that moves."
Did you say there are some herpes up that way?
Yeah. There's some herpes up there.
Ah,
That's
are
what.
they
That's
called?
what killed.
Okay.
Are they called herpes? I've been calling them harpies this whole time.
They're herpes. Oh, you got it right.
That's what killed. That's what killed Meryl. Moscow come and gave her fucking herpes, and she died of it.
He gave her
So-
syphilis.
Okay, so you go carry on doing crab things. We'll be back in maybe maximum a day. Do you know this small little gathering? This thing I'm putting out to the big cave thing here.
Mhm.
What's that?
Oh, it's just a the path just goes right through the tunnel. There was really no good way to build a path around it, so it just goes through it. But
Okay,
that's
so
where
there's
she was murdered though and killed, and she's kind of stuck there now.
Okay, so if we go in there, we can talk to her, yeah?
I believe so. I think I see her pop out every once in a while. She can't go too far from it though.
So, there's nothing like giant bats or anything that's gonna fucking jump out and try and eat us.
Not that I've seen come out.
Have you been in though?
No, I can't scuttle up to the rockway to the.
Would you like to? We can help you with that.
Well, I'm okay.
could-
I'd like
I
being
could
near the
very-
water.
Well, I was about to say, you can be very near the water there. I can very easily lift you onto your path if you wish to see your mistress.
He'd be like, well, I think that would be fantastic if I could see her again one last time before she passes forever. And I
Okay, how big
possibly
is this
lose my
giant crab?
sentience. He's pretty big. You play Dark Souls games?
I've seen Dark Souls games. Go on.
Have you ever seen when Dark Souls characters gotta fight the giant crab randomly?
Giant. Can we go Google it? Giant crab.
You're standing up
Souls.
straight, and him kind of just in his normal scuttle position. You probably come up to the, like, halfway up his
Okay.
height.
Could I aid him in getting up this path?
It would be a strength check, but yeah,
Could I also help him doing that, giving him some advantage?
you absolutely could.
Okay, so strength check at advantage.
17.
Nice.
You guys, you guys slip a few times because he just has these little tiny, clickety clacky, pointy feet, and he
He's
can't
trying to
get
climb
any.
the hill in high heels.
You see, yeah, he can't get any sort of grip. But you and Kay are able to manage to get him up onto the trail, and with the side scuttle, he fits just on the trail.
Beautiful. I would like to head to the KV business. Are we all agreed with this? We're going to go help this Merrill and kill Moscow and death to Moscow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I
And
have
I'm gonna
no
go
idea
ahead
what
and
I,
cast mage armor.
I have no idea what I just missed, but yes.
The giant crab was sentient, very friendly, and
was
he said that he has the ghost of his mistress who gave him sentience is inside this cave. This just a second. I have the wrong tool selected. It's inside this cave, and her heart is powering this lighthouse and making it green. And he would like your help in putting her to rest. And he will go fetch a treasure from one of the shipwrecks for you guys.
Yeah, fair enough. You could say all this regular internet outages are making me crabby.
Ba-dum-bum. I really actually did like that. I'm gonna.
Because
I
you're
got-
a father.
I gotta quickly.
The bear is climbing on top of me.
I'm gonna quickly add a little thing to your character sheet. There you go. Because I realize I don't give those out enough.
Inspiration? Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah. So
He gets inspiration for an out-of-character joke he made.
he gets
Thanks.
he gets inspiration for a bad dad pun, which I appreciated.
I didn't get fucking wrestling a manticore down to go at first level, but okay, no problem.
You got a poison stabby shield.
Yeah, 4 levels later.
Yeah, 4 levels
Yeah.
later. You guys go into this tunnel, and there, sure enough, is there's a ghost kind of that's flying around. She is very beautiful. She's wearing a dress that's kind of all ripped and shattered, and she's got a very dark blue skin. She looks elven. She's got very long dark hair that's very flowing.
Are you
And-
single?
And
No, she's Meryl.
and this
Right.
cave, the height of this cave is the height of this tower is probably, or this spire that you guys went into is probably 100 feet tall, and the inside of it is probably about 80 feet, and she's kind of hanging out, kind of near the top. But as soon as you guys enter, she kind of swoops down and does a quick little scream at you guys to try and scare you away.
I
tell
wanna-
you that,
Yeah,
Lady Meryl, relax. It's fine.
No.
We are here with your companion, the ragged. We have come to free you from your curse, and I don't know why I've become all chivalrous all of a sudden.
She kind of says in like a very hissy kind of like tone, thank you. My heart is at the lighthouse, guarded by my ex-lover.
So we're going to go in and kill him. Just fair warning, yeah.
And she
That
just
seems that must be your usual MO, yes.
Are you single now?
I said ex-lover.
Like, I would love to have a ghost date. That'd be fucking great.
Well, she's hoping to pass.
Another girl that would rather die than date you, Woogie. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
How much did that hurt?
Not very.
Woogie, I mean, Cal and Kay, you do recognize her as a sea elf? Like the ghost of a sea elf?
I don't-
Okay.
What should we expect from this Moscow character, by the way? I say to Meryl, mate, what should we expect from him? If we're going to fight him to reclaim your heart, I assume we will need to know what he can do and his capabilities so we can prepare. Why am I being all intelligent all of a sudden? What is going on? I punch her in the face and walk out.
She says, he too cannot truly die, for he is not truly alive.
I mean, just because you're simple doesn't mean you're dumb.
Good point. So he can't die, like one of those bitches. I'm mispronouncing liches. I don't know. It's what word I know. So he's one of those bitches, yes.
He is quite an asshole.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
What? Okay, is he one of those skeletal beings that has his soul in a thingy? Is that a thing? Is it one of those bitches?
Is that
Oh,
what
lit. Is that how you pronounce it?
it's
Oh.
lich, not bitch.
Is he a lich thing?
No,
There we go.
he is not a lich and doesn't have magic.
Alright,
So,
I gotta
like
lay on
was
him
the
then.
word for any corpse. Learn something every day.
okay, so is he a ghost as well?
She says, I do not know, but he has a physical body, unlike myself.
Like a lich, or a zombie?
Well,
Is he a zombie?
if I get you a physical body, date you?
No. Let the poor woman
I
go
put my
in
hand
peace.
behind me, like as if to wait to receive a low five.
I low five.
But yeah, no, like, okay. Is there anything we need to be worried about aside from the harpies going into that tower? Because I know you seem to be magically here and magically trapped in this cave. What are his capabilities? Will we walk in and get a fireball in the mouth?
Pardon?
Yeah,
I got confused at the end of that, what you were saying.
Basically, is there any traps? Or is he capable of any traps?
I do not know if he is smart enough to set a trap, but he does have friends.
Apparently only one friend's in there, though.
Yes. An acolyte of Talus is visiting him now.
Acolyte of what now?
An acolyte of Talus.
Well,
Tell us.
question, is this the only way in and out? Could we not just wait here until he comes and then jump them both?
Who?
Time to roll religion to see if
Real quick,
Hergrim knows human gods.
on roll 20, the blue circle, what is that for?
What blue circle?
Over the characters. There's the health circle, the health. And then green is
Oh,
HP.
in your on your token. That is. I just threw your spell save DC in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
My AC is 80 and my health is 40, so yeah, that makes sense.
But the blue one, I just threw spell saves in there.
So does an 11, is 11 enough to Hergrim know who Talos is?
You have not heard of an acolyte of Talos.
Must be a human god or some manner of. I'm not
Fuck
familiar.
it, because I understand humans. Wait for it. Religion, where's religion? There. You! Nope. Okay, carry on.
And you guys haven't asked anything. That's all her questions. All right, that's all. I think she's answered all your questions so far.
How comes you're locked here? How did that come to be? How has it come to be that you are locked in a cave? Spire.
I am trapped here without my heart. This is where I died, and it was ripped from me.
And if we were to bring your heart to here to you now, you'd be free, right?
I would be free.
I don't have to stab it or nothing, because that shit's scary.
No, just give it to me.
Woogie, on you go. Give it to her. Oh, you mean give her the heart? Okay. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. That will work. Would you not want to be free? Like, surely, if you can get your heart, you can go wherever you want.
I would still be eternally locked to this plane and not be able to pass on and truly be free.
But if you had your heart, you could be free whenever you wanted. It'd be like a self-fulfilling prophecy where you could die when you wanted. But you could actually see the world. You could travel on the breeze and be free and see the entirety of this plane, if you wish.
Ghost state, just saying. Ghost state.
My only desire is to pass on.
That's fair, I guess.
Basic.
But just basic. She gets a PSL from Starbucks.
So we're like, okay, we can do that. We can do that.
That we can do.
I say, okay, so we're gonna head up there now and just murder these two people, and we'll be back in a jiffy, okay?
And she says, "Thank you."
Oh, just out of interest, do you have any hidden treasures that we should avoid touching in your tower?
Do not touch the lightning rod at the top of the tower, but you may touch it at the bottom.
I'm guessing that's what powers the light, and if I touch that, I'm gonna get really, really hurt.
I think it's used for ritual purposes.
Okay, so wonderful. Okay, what I'll do then, we'll go up there now. We won't touch the lightning rod, guys. Don't touch the lightning rod.
Well,
I mean, I'm going to be fully honest. I don't go around wondering if I should touch lightning rods most of my life.
I go, okay. So look, we'll head out now. Back in a minute. I look back and go, we're totally touching the lightning rod.
shocking.
You'll
Just
be-
touch it at the bottom. Don't touch it at the top.
And then as she says, don't touch it at the top, I'm gonna turn around and be like, you can touch me at the top. And then I just
I imagine Kay turning around and going, "Yep."
This is why. That's why I want to pass on.
Ogrim feels inclined to just start clubbing Kay. Shut up.
I put out a spray bottle and like,
no, bad.
Yeah, well, Ogrim is like,
I'm
when
like,
we
I
start moving towards.
turn to Ragged. I'm like, "Are you staying here with your mistress?"
He says, "Yes, I will stay here for a while and just. until you guys
Also-
return.
Quick question: why does your mistress need a sentient crab?
Why
I-
do you need a mimic in a barrel?
I'll show you in a minute why you need to shut your fucking mouth. I turn back to the crab. Why exactly did your mimic?
Your mistress.
Why exactly did your mistress need a giant crab companion that has sentience?
I like to think that it's because we are best friends.
That is wholesome answer. I like it, and I leave.
I like that answer. I follow.
Okay.
Hergrim also, while we're walking out, well, I was half right. No bandits, but still crooks in the tower.
As you guys get closer, as you guys get to the first bend, you see. Well, as you guys get closer, you see that the trail starts to bend and twist and turn and ascend. It goes about 100 feet up to the landing at the base of the tower, and as soon as you guys get to the first bend here,
Okay. Harpies.
you start
I
hearing
prepare myself.
you start hearing screeches,
Ah, bugger.
and
Can we all just dash up there, get up to a flat plane where we've got a flat surface? Sounds like a plan, right? Instead of being on a thin wall of a mountain where we can't move and whatnot maneuver, would you prefer to get up there and then fight them at the top? There may be more though.
Do you watch your valalla, kaveria?
Okay.
Cal.
Cal,
Let's go.
whatever.
Whatever. Cool. Let's bolt as fast as we can, get to the top of this thing, like avoid everything until we get to the top. Just sprint.
Almost single-handedly took out a monster you guys couldn't see. This one's visible and shit. This is no big deal. Whatever.
Okay, so I bolt to the top.
Okay.
It's 100 feet, so can't be that too hard.
Just
I-
not the place.
Yeah, repeated dash action. Just keep going.
Yeah, I pretty much also do the same thing.
Okay. You guys, do you all dash up there?
Because this is harpies.
Hergrim prepares his crossbow, but yeah, also kind of double times it. But
Okay.
he's slower than the tall folk, so he probably
Takes
the
a
last one to get
Takes
up
a little
there.
bit. Two harpies immediately start flying out and towards you guys, and they start kind of chasing you guys up the trail. They kind of wait here at this bend that Hergrim is currently at, because
Probably when Hergrim gets up like this incline here and sees the harpies in there, he
They are
takes a
super
shot.
dumb. Harpies, if they get shot, they fall out the sky. So they're flying over a cliff that's 100 feet high, and they're going, "Haha, I'm going to stop here."
well, it covers quite a bit of ground, so it's not so much a cliff as it is another very rocky slope.
Even worse, you just roll down the slope.
You sure would.
Yeah, well, but anyway, like Hergrim, when he gets to that bend and sees them approaching, he would like to take a shot.
All right, roll an attack.
They could be sentient.
I don't care if they're sentient, they look like they want to munch on me knickers.
Do what now? To who now? Oh, okay, yeah, carry on. Yeah, I know what you said.
I also would like to take a shot at the one he's not shooting at.
Okay, take a couple little pop shots.
And also, I'll
Let's add some.
make it a fancy shot.
Add some colors to these
Also,
lovely ladies.
Reese brings a very good point about calories in them.
Okay, and Cal.
Yeah.
Duzen, are you hitting red or blue?
Whichever one's closer to me.
Red.
Okay, red. So yeah, I'm gonna use the ensnaring strike on the bow,
Yeah, I can.
or the crossbow as well. So like, if I hit it, it gets restrained and will just drop out of the sky like a rock.
Okay. 24
24, motherfucker.
Nice.
On the blue
definitely
one.
hits. So it has to make a strength save.
24 to hit.
And 24 and 24.
The red one takes that has to make the strength save, and it also takes that 5 extra damage when it starts its turn.
Okay.
It will start its turn falling down a hill, which would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Where did I put these? There.
A fifth 14 damage is not bad.
I mean,
Okay.
the first strike doesn't do the extra damage; it just sprouts the.
Strength save of 4, which it does not pass.
So it gets the ball hits it, and again that same kind of thorned barbed wire web just shoots out of the ball and wraps around the creature, and it has great trouble flying now.
9/5, so it takes 14 damage.
The 5 doesn't come yet; it's at the start of its turn.
Okay. And the other one gets pop shotted by K for just 9 damage.
Fall out of the sky, you little bastards.
Both of these harpies do immediately drop. This one, when the red one, when it hits the ground, like the moment of impact, you see the thorns from the ensnaring strike hit, and they roll down. Both of them roll down to the trail below, and they scream. And 2 more harpies start to take flight from the same area that was there.
I'm guessing initiative now?
If you guys want to fight them here, you guys can. You also
I would
there's
kind
also
of prefer to get up into the open, like around here, and then like have everyone be like here, and we can spread out around this whole business.
there are also doors into this place right here.
That's fine. I'm gonna fuck them up. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a pair of wings that I wear on my back out of harpy's wings. So fuck yeah. Not purely aesthetic, but yeah. But yeah. So let's all get into here, and then sort of defensible, and we can fight them and murder them. Are they coming out the top of the tower or the bottom of the tower?
They're coming out of the bottom of the tower. It looks like there is an area that comes. So you guys are on the where you want to fight them is kind of the same level where they were, but there was a wall surrounding, as if there was a balcony there on. There is a balcony there that comes out of the tower at the ground level.
Okay, they're flying out of that. Like okay,
Yes, they're flying out of that area.
Hugrim, get up the hill. Get up the hill, Hugrim.
Yeah. I have short dwarf legs. I can't run as fast as you do.
You got it. Come on.
We have to wait in real time for you to get up here, though. Come on now. Come on, just go.
Those short legs.
Yeah, 25 movement on a dwarf.
Oh, you poor fuck.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Like, I can let. It takes me longer to get up there while you guys dash ahead.
Yes. So I'd say it's a great time to roll initiative. So click your character token and roll that initiative.
I'm gonna need to refresh my roll 20. I guess the outages have fucked it up.
Whoops. Didn't have the token selected. But I'm gonna keep that 12.
And then of the harpy and me, who's going first? Me.
What is your dex?
My dex is 17.
You go first.
Okay, cool.
And Hergrim rolled a 14. Awesome. So you guys weren't out of order, so very much. It was really easy to fix. So top of the order, Cal, you go first.
Oops, we lost Husker.
Aw.
As soon as you say his name, he just disappears. There he is.
There he
Tusker,
is.
quickly. Say what you want to do. Run.
You're top of the order, my man.
Mormon.
I hope he's here.
He is. He's thinking.
My fruit and peanut butter is weird, man.
I'm addicted to this one song from. It's a song from League.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Legends
League-
Never Die.
League does make much better music videos
Yeah,
than
my
they make
first.
like games.
You're first.
Yes.
Top of the order, your
Sure.
turn.
Yeah, they make better music than they do games. Agreed.
Yeah, you're all roboting. I can just barely make out.
Go. Your turn.
Hopefully that works.
Legends never die. Something, something had taken you. Wonder what he's doing.
Which red or which one? 120 feet. He can reach all of them. Orange. Cal reaches out, or Cal shoots out his hand towards the two that have just taken off, and shoots an Eldritch Blast from his hand. Just a second. Where's the thing? And the Eldritch Blast. The Eldritch Blast nails the orange harpy that is just taking off, and it falls. It doesn't fall gracefully. It falls kind of gracefully, as it didn't get hit super hard, and it just kind of hits the rocks just on the other side of the balcony, and is able to take off again fairly quickly. And it takes the 4 damage. It is Siric's turn.
Okay. I say to the party very quickly, do I go in or do I go down?
But far, if it didn't go down, I don't want to be racing ya.
So in it is then. I dash inside.
You dash inside. There's these two great big metal iron doors that have lightning. Discernible. There's no
I just
discernible.
lost James.
Mother.
Two metal doors that have
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh yeah, we lost you in the middle of that sentence. Two metal doors with lightning.
Yes, there's two metal doors with lightning bolts, kind of not engraved, but they come out, not in.
Yeah, like embossed.
Yes, that both kind of come diagonally down to the middle of the door. There's no discernible handles. You put your hands on the door, you push, and they swing open fairly easily. They are on the hinges they're on are good quality, probably well oiled, and you at the.
Okay, so I would have moved.
You'd have moved that. The
15 feet so far. I've got another.
It would have been the action to open the doors.
I was dashing, so I pretty much would have ran at them.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the doors. You do open them.
Okay. So I've done 15 so far.
Mm-hmm. You get into this big open room. There is two more sets of metal doors here that look exactly the same as the metal doors out, and then where you went to is a single metal door where it has the two. It's just a smaller version. Again, all these doors are iron. All these doors have the same kind of design as the two big doors, and
I do the same with this one.
you do the same with this one. And you open this one up, and you kind of enter a very kind of religious altar room. There is reveal areas.
But at this point, I wouldn't actually have to have dashed. I've got 50. I've got 30 feet. Oh, for fuck's sake! Definitely dashing.
So there's a large kind of religious room. There is a altar here that has a severed heart on it that still looks like it's beating. And there's 2 metal poles that go from the roof down onto either side of these altars. Those are the little dots on the left and right.
Are those lightning? Are these the lightning rods that we were told about?
They are both kind of just like kind of like static energy crackling off of them, which are going down into this thing. They're not making any physical contact with this heart that's in the middle. And there's a window that looks out to the other side. That's what this thing is.
Okay, I take note of where this thing is, and then I've got 10 more feet once I get to this door. So I do the same with this door.
So you bash open this door, and you see a balcony, a walled area that's about 10. No, it's probably about 5 feet high. This wall that surrounds this, and there's a big nest in the far corner. And it's got some shiny kind of twinkly things in the nest that are kind of reflecting off of the setting sun.
Okay.
And
well,
there is
I lost 10 feet just to get close to it, and I immediately light up my sword with fire, like in the hand. It's like, and then blood and fire burst into flame, just to let them know I'm here. That's it. But yes, twinklies. I like them. I like twinklies. Twinklies.
Yeah, and it's I didn't get the dynamic lighting set up yet or anything.
That's fine, man.
Because I do want to talk to you after about what you were telling me in the middle of Woogie's game last night. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be again off-camera stuff. And I might as well just do this because it's just a wall. No big surprise. And is that your whole turn?
Yes, that's my full turn. So I've used a bonus action. I've used a double action. Yeah, that's my whole turn. Oh, as a free action, I would like, hey birds, I'm over here.
That definitely catches the attention of this.
And I wave the flaming sword.
That definitely catches the attention of this green one. That's the only one that's currently that's still airborne. Well, I guess the orange one is airborne, but it's hurt, and it's taking off again, or I believe it's taken off and it's up now.
Mm-hmm.
Hergrim, it is your turn.
So how do the 2 harpies look like that just rolled down the hill?
They're dirty.
One's trapped in the web, but how they're still moving.
Yes,
looks like they're trying to get up.
They're still moving and screeching. They're both kind of dirty and scraped up a little bit from the roll down the hill, and you have the one that's ensnared, and it's kind of fighting it and just screeching, and then the other one is moving and resisting, and it's screeching as well, but it's not screeching nearly as much or as frantically as the other one that is snared.
Okay, so they're still up and about, but I'm gonna take a shot at the green one.
Okay. +18 +2, that is a definite hit.
Oh, baby.
You can roll that damage.
Maximum damage.
Hot diggity damn.
The green one.
Diggity daffodil.
You hit the green one, and the green one it had turned around immediately to like midair, turned around, looked back behind it to there's a guy who this armored figure who just ran out or just screamed at it and was holding a flaming weapon, and then it just gets a crossbow bolt into its side. It doesn't. It's just kind of in the arm, and screeches. And does falter, but it does manage to stay up on its own. Anything else you would like to do?
What else do I have that I wanna do? Not much.
Oh, bollocks.
As you guys start,
I've just had the worst thought in the world. Sorry, carry on. I'll tell you afterwards.
okay. As you guys start to, as you guys are starting this fight, it does start to rain a little bit, and the clouds kind of flash in the sky of thunder and lightning building.
I think that's my turn. I don't do anything else other than the shot right now.
Okay.
Quite literally. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, it is your turn.
All right, I've moved from here to here.
Okay.
That's about my full movement, roughly.
15 feet.
Oh, I was counting squares. 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
Yep. And then, which ones have all of them been hurt?
All of them have been hit.
Okay.
The red
Which
one,
look-
the red one is ensnared and kind of stuck. The blue one, the red one and the blue one took a bit of a tumble down and rolled down,
so
but they kind of got caught by the trail and they were able to stop there.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're both prone.
Yes, they're both
which one
currently
looks like the most hurt.
The ensnared one.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah,
only,
no, but-
that one's got quite a bit of blood
I'm
on
gonna
it.
use Toll the Dead on it.
Okay.
D12 of fucking damage, man. That's mad.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second, I'm gonna throw a prone status on these two. Use Toll the
Dude.
Dead. You point at one creature you can see within range. The sound of a dolorous bell? Dolorous
Painful.
bell? Okay.
Painful.
Fills the air around it for a moment. The target must make a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it takes 1d12 necrotic damage. Fantastic. So,
He's got a beat an 11.
I don't think these are very dexterous.
Or it's
It's-
wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Wisdom. Well, they're even worse at that.
It doesn't
Yeah,
look like it.
16. It makes it.
Does nothing.
Does nothing, but I want to see what the damage would have been. Okay.
Worth it.
Yeah. It was a cantrip too, so I'm not too worried about it.
Awesome. Right before the harpies go, the DM has to use the bathroom. So we'll have to be back in just one quick hot minute.
Can we take a quick break? Can I smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back about 5
Accurate.
minutes. Okay.
Boogie, stay on your phone. I'll talk to you.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone. We are back. Thank you for we took a quick smoking slash bathroom break, but everyone's back. It is the harpies' turns. These two are going to use their half movement to get up.
Yeah, and the harpy in the web takes the 5 damage now from the web.
Okay, took the takes 5 damage from the web. Does she need to contest it to get out?
Yes.
The strength save. Correct?
Yeah. Against your spell save DC, which is the 12. And it
Can use its action to make a strength save against your spell. Okay, so currently it's restrained, so I'm going to put on the net. And strength save 16. It gets out.
Okay. Yeah, it just busts out of the web.
Which does take its action to get out. So what are their movements? I have to stop closing those character sheets and just click away from them.
Just double click on the name bar so it minimizes them.
Yes. Whoops. Fantastic. Okay. So this harpy gets up and is able to fly there. Well, she's gonna fly there. So she's over top of the trail because she is fallen and taken a tumble. She doesn't want to fall and take a tumble again. This one's gonna go fly in beside it. This green one is going to fly over and land in its nest in front of Sirik.
Let's go.
And picks up a club out from the nest, kind of reaches into the nest, picks up a club, and as she leans forward to pick up the club, she goes to swipe you with her other open clawed hand. 13.
Neither hit.
To you to hit.
No, neither hit.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna. Okay. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for.
I just realized I should be
toggle.
rolling. I should be rolling initiative on advantage, but
You can if you want. We can just change your turn order if it's higher.
no, this is fine now. I'll just change my initiative style to advantage.
Okay. And then it makes the claw attack at you, and it misses, and it quickly comes up and tries to hit you with the club. Sirik. What's going on? Why won't that go through? There it is. 10.
Nope.
Oh, great. And she whiffs both. And that is her turn. Oh, it just finally went through.
Also, I may have advertised your channel on my Facebook, so I may have people that I know popping in and say hello.
Okay.
Warning.
The orange harpy does the luring song. Harpy sings a magical melody. Every humanoid and giant within 300 feet of the harpy that can hear the song must succeed on a DC 11 saving throw or be charmed until the song ends. The harpy must take a bonus action on subsequent turns to continue singing. It can stop
Which one?
singing at any time. The orange one does this. It gets you, Siri. It gets everyone because Kyle is the farthest person away.
I mean, 300 feet is like ridiculously long range.
Yeah. Was saving throw, please. Just gonna pop this into chat for Cal. So everyone make a wisdom save.
Damn.
Okay, it's jumped.
Yep.
Kay is charmed.
Cal isn't charmed.
Cal is not charmed.
I'm not charmed.
You're not charmed. And
Meets it, beats it.
meets it, beats it. And what's a good thing for charmed? How about the heart one?
That's it.
So how exactly what do I?
For
Oh, it says
charmed.
you're
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, let me check one thing real quick.
Elves have a thing against being charmed, don't they?
Yes.
Are charmed-
That's what I was thinking. I had to look for myself, and I was like,
Fey heritage or whatever it is called.
A charmed creature
Just
can't
a rule.
attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities and magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to socially interact with the creature. Okay.
Yeah, but like it's the Fey heritage or something. Race ability for elf. Or are you an elf or a half elf?
I'm an Eldarin variant, which is a type of
Eladrin.
elf.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Fey ancestry. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Roll it again, man. Let's go.
Advantage? Okay.
Yeah, roll it again.
All right.
6.
1.
Wow!
4.
All
So
right.
you're still charmed.
Still charmed.
You cannot target the orange harpy.
Orange one? Okay.
Does
And
that
you-
mean he has to attack us, though?
You
No,
gotta,
he just can't
it's
target that particular one.
Yeah, and he wants the you'll spend all your movement next turn moving towards it.
Yep.
Yes. I'm not going to make Cal roll at advantage because Cal passed anyway.
Okay.
And this harpy flies over here and kind of perches on the edge of the landing on that spot. And that is all she's going to do. So it is Cal's turn.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you great.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to target the orange one, and I'm going to use a spell, Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Death to everything. Fuck him.
So I can find it. Boom.
No, I get a feeling
Love
that
of
hits. Guiding bolt had some kind of effect on it, doesn't it?
Guiding bolt makes it illuminated.
Advantage. Okay, he dies.
Yeah, so the next...
Great. You hit it. You hit it. 22 hits. Takes 12 radiant damage, and it is illuminated. And you guys have advantage on attacks against it.
Which one
No,
is it?
The orange one,
The orange one.
the one you,
Okay.
the one you're charmed by.
well, not charmed anymore.
Represents a magical melody.
Song ends if the harpy is incapacitated.
She's not incapacitated.
I mean, if he's eliminated, he's very much incapacitated.
Illuminated.
Illuminated. I thought you said eliminated.
Oh no, illuminated. It's glowing.
Okay. Okay.
It
Then-
has
then never mind.
it has a big,
Yeah.
beautiful glowing light around it. It's super
Okay,
easy to see.
Never mind then. Never mind then. I misheard you.
That's okay.
Just want to say shout out to G and Jude. Hello. Carry on.
Kay, at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw.
Okay, sweet.
And Cal, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? You have movement and...
No.
Okay.
No.
Great. It is Siric's turn then. Siric, you are engaged with the
I will.
green harpy that is now armed with a club.
I need to now look.
I lost them. I will pop in and out. Hello.
Hello.
Perfect. I can hear all you guys.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
D4 of the right chosen damage. My damage is 1 second. 1 second, sorry. It's fire, so I got fire damage. So a D4 on top of my actual damage. I will hit and then shield bash.
Okay. 10 does not hit.
And shield bash.
And
Neither.
5 definitely does not hit. She bats your shield away with the club, and kind of leaves you a little bit open and stumbled. And she is going to take an attack of opportunity against you with her claws, because she bashed the shield away with her club.
Sweet.
4. She
Do I get return attack opportunity?
she goes to hit your shield, or she goes to hit you, but she kind of swipes up, and she goes up so hard, and she was expecting to hit you, and she completely whiffs and misses, and she's just on one leg for a little bit, which gives you an attack of opportunity against her.
Nay!
Yeah.
And you hit her with the longsword, doing 8 slashing damage. Are you still... Yes, you still have the fire. So, and you hit her pretty good. You slash her kind of up the middle, leaving a kind of deep gash that's all that's kind of seared at the ends. And what else would you like to do this turn? You have movement, and I don't know if you have a bonus action or not. Piss. I lost you guys again. Okay, I'll be in and out. Hello.
I did it last time. It's fine. Karen, I don't need to do anything else.
Okay.
In theory, I could really Hulk out and fucking murder everyone, but I'm fine with who I am.
It is Hergrim's turn.
Yeah, I think Hergrim takes. You said I have advantage on the glowy one.
Yes, everyone has advantage on the orange one.
Except Dane.
Except Dane, who cannot target it.
I am attempting to do something else
Okay.
Yeah, well,
when it becomes my
Hergrim.
turn.
Yeah, Hergrim's gonna take a shot at the orange one.
Alright, roll attack with advantage.
Oh, just as a random question, what kind of creature do harpies count as?
Harpies are...
Basically, my question is, are they humanoids, or do I get favored enemy on them?
They are
Or are they-
monstrosities.
Okay. That makes sense. I believe a 25 hits.
Yes, a 25.
I don't know. It's got to be close.
Absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Just barely.
8 damage to the orange one.
8 damage. You hit this glowing beacon fairly easily. The crossbow kind of goes in and kind of gets it right in the side, in the body itself. Kind of right, bam! Right, kind of. If hopefully it's a deep enough shot and hit a kidney.
I don't know why you stood up and pointed at where your kidney should be.
I don't know why either. I'm just kind of getting into it by accident.
Yeah, and
I was about to say, seeing as you're missing one, aren't you?
It might
Nope.
hit you in the liver.
It could hit you in the liver too. Oh, up here in the liver.
Hergrim also shooting at shouts at the orange one. Shut up, you flighty hag!
You flighty hag. I like it.
That's accurate. Very accurate.
He starts.
Next time I go to see Lady Gaga in concert, when she comes in like fucking hung from the ceiling or something, it's like, shut up, you flighty hag!
Yeah, and Hergrim starts retreating towards the doors of the lighthouse and just shouts at everyone else.
Okay.
Let's get into more defensive positions.
And is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? Do you have a bonus action you can do?
I do not have a bonus action I want to use.
Okay. Then, Kay, it is your turn. You are charmed by the orange harpy. You cannot target that one in particular.
But I have to make my way towards it as much as I can, right?
And you must use your movement to get within 5 feet of it. And you cannot see the green one that Sirik is fighting that went back to its nest after you heard Sirik yell obscenities at it.
Yeah. So I go up to it. And then, as a free action, be like, "Have anyone told you your wings are beautiful?" And then,
Oh, you're charmed. Okay, I was about to say, why are you flirting with everything?
Sexy goth ghost girlfriend, first of all, and secondly, charmed.
yeah, they've all taken damage, right? Still?
Yes, everyone is still taking damage. No one has recovered.
I'm going to shoot the red one with my short bow.
Okay. 15 hits. Roll damage. 7. You shoot down. You hit this one. This one kind of hits it in an upper rib area. Too low to be a heart, but
Wait a moment.
but a good hit. Yep.
Wait a moment. I believe it said counts as incapacitated, so he can't attack.
It's
While charmed by the harpy, the target is incapacitated and ignores the song.
My thing says the charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or target the
Yeah, but
charmer.
look at the luring song description.
Oh.
It says there that while charmed by the harpy, a target is incapacitated, so it can't take actions.
Yeah.
So
In
enthralled,
terms
so
of
he can't
harpy-
attack. He can't attack anything.
And no, ignore songs from other harpies. Hmm.
All right.
Thanks, there, Doozen. Cheers for that.
Yeah. Thanks, asshole.
That's right.
You-
It's only your party members that you're fucking with by being, like this. Oh, sorry. Don't worry,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks, your rules lawyer.
I'm an let's put it this way. I'm an equal opportunity fucker.
All
That's what they
right.
call
I
me in
everyone
college.
equally.
I suppose isn't that just like basic consent?
You say you send out a waiver that says I am an EEOF.
Okay.
All right, so I don't do anything.
Yeah, so you just move close to this one.
Yeah, and then I compliment its wings and also kind of show off a little bit of my skin, like.
Hey guys, I've got this skin. Do you want to check out this?
Check out this skin, dude.
Pull up the hood enough to wink at it.
Yeah. I take the mask down.
It is going to be the harpy's turn, and
People in high school who's sitting across from each other in class.
Have you seen my skin, baby? My baby.
We're gonna-
my skin. Oh my god, I love you so much.
we're going to start with this green harpy, who is engaged with Sirik. Now, I'm just going to need to check something really quick.
Does it need its insides to live? Because if not, they're on the floor.
Okay. This harpy goes to attack you.
Sick.
It has multi-attack. It's going to take 2 attacks against you. It does its first attack with its claws and tries to swipe at you.
That's my AC.
Okay, so it hits, correct? Right. Yes.
I don't know. I'm very rare this actually happens. People do it differently.
So it does 7 slashing damage to you. So it reaches around and it crosses and it kind of on maybe an exposed part near an arm joint. And then it comes around the other side and hits you with the club right away.
Damn.
Motherfucker, go for it. Let's go.
And it kind of just bashes you in a very armored part higher up on the arm. It only does 3 bludgeoning damage.
All right, so it's 10 altogether.
Yep, 10 damage.
I did more to him or her or it.
The red harpy is going to is going to is airborne, and it's going to fly to Hergrim because Hergrim ensnared it and made it fall down and gave it boo boos. And it's going to do the same thing. It's going to attempt to make a a attack on the 2 attacks on you. So it comes around with one set of claws and kind of comes down at you. 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And does 7 slashing damage as it kind of comes down, gets part of your chest. And it's going to come down with the other claws again right away, just and god damn it,
Yeah.
another 18. And then another
robot. Just saying, it's a robot. Put it
Yep.
out there.
it's a robot, and it does another 8 damage across the chest in the same area, kind of crisscross velociraptor scars, velociraptor scratches. And the blue one is going to make its way kind of over closer to Cal, and it is going to this one is going to sing its song. So everyone, it's sing its luring song. Everyone except Hergrim and Sirik make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait,
And-
how come I don't make?
Pardon?
How come I don't
Don't
make?
complain.
Hergrim and Sirik both make wisdom saving throw. Cal makes a wisdom saving throw at advantage for. Cal, can you hear me? At advantage. Please, Cal. Okay, you do not make this. You do not have to do this because you cannot be charmed by another harpy. Everyone passes, so it doesn't charm anyone, and that is its action. And the orange one is going to make an attack on K. It is going to do the double claws. Six to hit for the first. I lost you guys, so I'm gonna pop in and out real quick. Hello.
6 doesn't hit.
Great. 6 doesn't hit. So this one, you're staring right at this one. It comes to do a swipe, and you see it coming by a mile, and then it swipes with the other hand very quickly after.
14 is my AC, so yeah.
So it
Beats it.
so this one hits and does 7 slashing damage to you.
All right.
And that is the harpy's turns.
Oh, I do love making
Also,
claws.
it. Wait just a second. It said something about this. And the harpy, it needs to make a bonus action on subsequent turns to continue singing. So it's going to continue singing at you. So I believe you maintain your charm. We forgot you to roll another wisdom save
At the end of your turn.
at the end of your turn. So why don't you roll that now to see if you're still incapacitated, or see if you're still charmed by the harpy. I believe you can make it at advantage with your feet, your racial feet.
Oh, I thought you meant with his feet. I'm like, what?
What's up?
We forgot to have you roll to see if you were still charmed. So make another wisdom save, I believe, at advantage.
Yep. All right.
Why?
You are super not charmed by this thing. It's she a hoe.
Shit. I'm gonna be like,
It is Cal's turn. Back to the top of the turn order.
Okay, question.
Answer.
Only if I can ask a question afterwards. Go on.
I hope we can still hear us.
I'll do my question first then. Have you ever sat there with a brush and bashed yourself on the balls until it hurts? Don't do it, it's not fun.
I haven't. I can't say that I have.
Don't, especially not with the bristly end either. Really fucking painful.
I think we cannot hear. I'm just gonna see. Yeah.
Blue.
Blue. Great. Eldritch Blast. So Cal looks at the blue one that just kind of just flew in and kind to sing, and does and shoots his hand out at it and whiffs it. Kind of it
Damn.
it goes wide.
You can't hear Hergrim. Right. Someone in the chat said they apparently can't hear Hergrim. Say some words, Dusan.
Alavan alhaalla vaara.
We can hear him fine. I think I can hear.
You hear me as well. I'm here.
Yeah. I don't understand because it would all be coming from. I had the glitch and someone was cut out. Do anything else on your turn? Cal has all of his movement. A lot of issues today.
Yeah.
Get telling ya, this game is cursed. Not that I mind.
I think it's just me and Discord that are cursed.
I blame Finland.
You can always play in Finland.
Everyone else does.
I know the Swedes do.
$13, $14. Okay.
Oh, fuck off. Reese is like, I guess you're finished with them then.
Unable to hear you, sadly.
Whose turn is it? Is it Cal's?
Just seeing if Cal wants to do any movement or has a bonus action that he wants to use. End of turn. Okay. So then, Sirik, it is your turn.
I would like to make a very, very large hole in this harpy.
Do it. Do your best.
I want to unzip it from the cooch to the head. From that direction, bottom up. I mean,
Okay.
like, what?
Roll it. See how well you can do it. You do a
With
fan.
D4 damage of fire on top.
Why don't you describe how you slit this thing in half?
At the flaming blade, I literally swing up between its legs, going from,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
The crotch up.
the crotch up, like unzipping it essentially from the front.
Oof.
Talk about a case of thrush, irritating cunt, and then I split it in half.
You do that. You swipe through it with with some resistance, and it just sits there and staggers, and this slice through it just opens wider, and her intestines just pour out.
But it's literally from. So her face was.
Oh yeah, it's
everywhere.
it's partially split in half the way that you would prefer to not be split in half.
From the vagina up.
Yeah.
DM,
Yes.
did we rest? Like, have any long rest or anything?
Yes, you had a long rest before you took off on this quest.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Zeke, is there anything else you'd like to do on this turn now that you are totally alone on this balcony?
See, I will never die. I'll go to there. I'll move to there. That's it. My 30-foot movement.
Okay. And that makes it Hergrim's turn. Hergrim, it is your turn. You are currently engaged with the red dot harpy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a shot at it.
Okay, it's within 5 feet, so I believe you're at disadvantage.
Because of crossbow expert, no.
Okay, you ignore loading quality of crossbows, which you're proficient when you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature. It doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. Great. Roll to hit it.
Let's see. Okay, good.
When you use an attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow that you're holding. You're using a heavy
I have a
crossbow?
heavy- Yeah, well, that's a nat 1, so that's a no.
Great. You go to attack it, and I think the crossbow itself misfires. Chunk. Nothing happens. You look down at it, and the harpy is going to take in your moment of distraction, the harpy is going to take a swipe at you.
Yeah.
For an 11.
Nope.
And you saw this coming. You kind of you swerve off to the side and out of the way. And
Dude, you are pumping some smoke out your douche flute. What the fuck?
you're hotboxing, man. And is there anything else you'd like to do on this turn? I believe you can move to
I
any.
could move. No, well, it took its reaction, so I technically could move.
Yes, it did use its reaction, so you would not provoke an attack of opportunity to piece the F out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Pilgrim's gonna retreat to the kind of like the entrance of those stairs, the stairwell, upwards leading stairway. Or is that a door? Which one is it?
The door is still open from.
I mean, the open door, the outwards door. I mean, but where I moved, is that a door or like a stairs?
That is a doorway.
Okay, so I'm basically gonna put myself there, but I'm not gonna open the door. I'm basically just like back towards the door and aiming out of the room.
Okay. And that's everything, right?
Yeah, I don't have a bonus action I want to use.
All right. Kay, it is your turn. You are no longer charmed by this.
And I am pissed.
By this flying hag.
I am mad as hell. So I'm gonna fucking stab it with a rapier.
Great. Roll to stab. 8 does not hit.
Fucking serious.
You go to stab. The harpy kind of hops along on his perch a little bit. And
Alright. And then I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
okay.
And
I
Misty
cast a
Step
Vada Kedavra.
over here.
Can you post Misty Step, please?
Yeah, dude.
Is it me or does Misty Step sound like a porn star name?
It does. It does a lot. A bonus action by you, briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you teleport to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Great. So yeah, you piece the F out. I believe this harpy is no longer radiant. Like it's no longer glowing.
It wasn't glowing when I attacked it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Young's head unless the chan.
Cause I think it needs to be. I think the attack needs to be kept up by Cal, or just last round. And that's action, bonus action, movement, right?
Yep.
Great. It is the harpy's turns. This harpy, the orange one, flies vertically right up the tower, and it is going to perch on top of the tower, and is basically leaving the fight to lick its wounds. So that one's out of here. There's the red and the blue ones left. The red one turns and now that Hergrim went inside, the harpy does not follow. It turns around and to attack this stealthy boy who
Yep.
poof didn't go unnoticed.
Can't hear you, James.
Mother Feckers. Hello.
Hello.
The poof did not go unnoticed. The harpy turns around and goes to swipe at you.
It
18.
hits.
4 some damage.
All right.
Kind of slashes across. It gets kind of, I'd say, your arm.
Yeah.
And it comes back the other way with the other hand to try and go, and
I just kind of batted away with the rapier.
with like a cat, and you fall him. Shame. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Fuck you.
And that's going to be that harpy's action. The blue one is going to make its way over to Cal and try to attack. Blue harpy is attacking you.
What
Cal?
movie it was, but there was a movie where it was like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, what the fuck, man?
So this one comes out with the claws to hit, which I'm going to assume hits for 21. And
Are we doing flanking rules? Just out of interest.
yes, we're doing flanking
Sweet.
rules.
Wait, what? I thought we weren't doing flanking rules.
I think originally we weren't going to do it, but
And then we did.
but you guys ended up doing it to a few orcs, so we changed it to that we are doing flanking rolls.
I assume that's the one where my internet went to shit, because I don't remember that.
I don't remember when that was that we agreed on
If
that.
if it's the ranch house, then it was.
And it attacks again. Oh, with a crit. To you, Cal.
Face me.
Ouch. And this one comes across and does and probably gets Cal pretty deep across. There's a little, maybe there's a little bit of bone showing across Cal's chest. It's since it's kind of shallow there to the bone. It is Cal's turn. Your turn. Blue.
Legends never die. I need to listen to something else now. I'm getting kind of sick of this song.
Cutting bolt 7. Miss. 7 hits. Yeah. Cal, is there anything else you'd like to do on your okay, I think Cal can hear me. I think Tusker can hear me. So Sirik, it is your turn. You and Hergrim are inside. You saw Hergrim dash across through this open doorway the door that you left open.
Down. I'm gonna go behind it. I don't know. Carve a hole in its spinal cord.
All right, roll at advantage to attack this thing's spinal cord.
1. Done. And then 2.
25 hits. And it takes 8.
Does a bonus action get a do that as well? Oh, it's got +4 fire damage as well, which I will roll now. Does it,
Yes.
Does my is it rolling? Come on, roll, you bastard. There you go. Fucking hell, 12. Does the bonus action punch shield do the damage as well?
Yeah, it does just 1 flat poison damage.
I meant to hit. Is it advantage or not? That's what I meant. It's normal.
You are still flanked. I would say yes.
Sick.
Which was a
It doesn't do
20.
that one.
Which was a
it
20 anyway. Oh, it was a 1d4 I had.
Yeah, D4 you gave me, yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
So I did 12, 13 damage. So 3 poison, 4 fire, and fucking 8 slashing.
You go across the back. You might not have paralyzed it, but you did a damn good job. You're damn close. And that's everything, correct?
Yeah, sure. That was good.
Hergrim, it is your turn. Yeah, it's your turn, Hergrim.
I'm going to assume I still have line of sight to the red one, even though there's this little thingy in front of me because it's like.
Does the door keep open and close with going in, or does it stay open?
It stays open. They're open. They opened inwards towards.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
You should be able to see it.
yeah.
It's like it's.
Oh, that's what I was doing. Music. Carry on.
So,
Do I also get flanking rules on a range attack?
I believe so because it is flanked by 2
It's still
companions.
distracted.
It's still distracted, kind of going back and forth between this person who busted around a corner and
My rolled one is frozen, so 1 second.
Bust around the corner and gored them.
busted around the corner and gored them from behind, and this spooky, stealthy boy who just in almost beside it.
I think we may have overpowered this fight again. So far.
This was actually recommended for your guys' level.
Well, I'm sure there's more inside. The Priest of Talos is probably not a fun thing to fight. So, advantage, heavy crossbow. 20, I believe, hits.
It sure does. Roll that damage. 7. This crossbow comes across and hits it kind of right under the collarbone, and just sunk into it, like kind of in, and it's unable to screech anymore. It's just as this harpy is kind of really unable to screech. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Hergrim? Piss. I missed. Stupid Discord. Was there anything else you would like to do on your turn, Hergrim?
Negative.
Okay. Kay, it is your turn. You have this red one. You have this red one flanked with your friend.
Alright, so that gives me advantage.
Yes.
Alright.
And Cal's
All
also
right.
Cal, not too far away from me, is also soloing this blue one.
Which one looks more hurt, blue or red?
The blue one looks like it's doing pretty well. It's got still only got kind of scrapes from falling and rolling down the hill. The red one has a big gash up across its back. You can see parts of its spine. The gash is it's kind of burnt a little bit, and now it has a crossbow bolt in just over the collarbone, but not in the neck. So it's bleeding, and you can see the heartbeat through the.
Alright, I'm going to disengage with that one.
Okay. Well, he's not
And
going
then
to take an attack of opportunity.
Go over to this one and do a attack with, I'm assuming, advantage.
Yes, you are now flanking this one with Cal.
Alright, so it's going to be rapier attack.
19 hits.
Sweet. 7.
You poke and stab this one. Maybe as you were coming up, you slashed with the rapier, and it did a nice little thin right across it, and it just looks down surprised as it was engaged with this elf, to look down and just suddenly get its attention drawn away from it by looking down and. And is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
It is the Harpy's turn. First and foremost, this red one is going to try and piece the F out, because it does not want to die this way, and wants to get this crossbow bolt out of its goddamn collarbone. Sirik, this offers you an attack of opportunity as this thing tries to
Yeet.
take off and fly straight up.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Just normal attack. You no longer have advantage.
Fuck him.
8 doesn't hit. This harpy successfully gets the F out of here.
These could have been dead so long ago if these rolls weren't shit.
Yep. And it's the blue harpy's turn. It looks down at it. It has just looked out at its gash that it has now across its side, and looks up at you and attacks you twice. Okay.
Alright.
With its empty claws. 10.
Nope.
It swings just frantically, gets close, but it didn't gauge that correctly. But
That one hits, yeah.
for that one, you kind of dodge sideways and go into its other hand.
But, ha! Oh god.
Yeah.
You can't punch me.
But it only does 6 slashing damage. What was it? It was 3 and a 2. It was more of a slap because you kind of went into it.
Yeah.
Woogie getting slapped by a woman.
Yeah.
Did you say something inappropriate to them by chance?
I never say anything inappropriate to anyone, and I've only been slapped by 2 women in my life. That is my mother and my ex-girlfriend.
Fair.
Did you deserve them?
And that is the end
The
of
one
the.
for my mom? Yes. The one for my ex-girlfriend? No.
That is the end of the harpy's turn. It is now Cal's turn. Cal does a guiding bolt, I assume, to the blue one, since it is the only one left. 17 hits, and it takes, holy smokes, 16 radiant damage. Which it blasts. So Cal reaches out, shoots probably puts Cal reaches. The harpy turned to engage with Kay, and Cal used this opportunity to kind of reach out and put its hand directly on the harpy and blast the guiding bolt. A
hole in the damn thing.
And it puts a pretty damn good hole in the side of this thing. And it is now that's not what I wanted. It is now glowing again, and you guys will have a advantage against attacks on this thing.
Double advantage.
Double advantage. Super advantage. Cal, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? I think you can hear me. Cal pieces out. This thing again, just like the red one beforehand, is just panicked that it was suddenly surrounded, and took this direct shot to its probably to its and does not take the opportunity to attack.
We lost you, James.
Piss my asshole, motherfuckers.
Come here. Anything is a thing. Okay, if James says it's a thing, it's a thing.
This one is also panicked, does not take the opportunity to attack Cal as it pieces out. And Cal moved, and that is the end of Cal's turn. Sirik, it is your turn. There's one harpy left that has a pretty bad looking hole in the side of it and is glowing.
Punch the hole. I'll get advantage, don't I? I wanted to punch and stab it with the shield and the sword.
Okay.
1 advantage, yes.
At advantage because you guys are flanking it.
1 and 2. Holy mother of dicks!
You double crit this thing. Tell me how you straight up murderlate this thing.
There's also missing. One second. I know this probably doesn't mean anything to anyone, but there you go. 2 fire damage.
Doesn't that also get doubled?
Yeah, you would roll it twice, once for the
Insanity,
13,
man.
once for the 8.
All the damage. Wait. There you go. 3.
Oh my god.
21, 23, 24,
You straight up
28, 30, 31 damage.
you straight up dice this thing into small pieces and then take your shield and just mash the pieces.
I don't want to ruin the hide, so what I'll do is once again, in a diet potion.
You hit way too well to not straight up ruin this thing.
I'll go from hip bone to collarbone, and then from the shield, the other direction, from the other side shoulder to hip. So like in a big fucking X, and then I headbutt it.
and this thing is sliced and diced. The sword went clear through. The shield went clear through. And then the headbutt was a little extra. Fuck you! As it falls back. And that is the end of combat.
I crouch down and start plucking feathers, skinning the fucking thing.
I'm trying to sit down because I
Vocal
just took
cords.
17 damage. I want to get a bit of a short rest in. Get some health back.
Oh, by the way, guys, I found the
That's an
heart.
hour
by
of
the way.
sitting.
I found the heart.
Okay, that's good. I hurt.
You found a heart, and it was not glowing green, and the one that's been pointed out to you.
Cool. I found a heart with electricity, but wait, that could be his heart because he's dead.
Mm-hmm. The Meryl also told you that the guy in there was undead.
Okay, I found a heart, which I don't think a big boss would leave his heart downstairs. But okay,
Could be he wasn't expecting visitors.
good point. But also, I will, as I said, strip the vocal cords from the harpy feathers and skin it. So if
While
it does,
he's
if
doing
that gives
can I
take
take my short rest?
I take the 10 minutes to gather all my spent bolts.
Okay. How many attacks did you? How many bolts did you use?
I mean, if it's like 5 minutes to gather half, and so it's like 10 to 15 minutes to gather all of them.
Okay.
So
I,
just go
I
back
turn to
full.
Cal and say, "Is there anything you can do for Kay? He seems to be bleeding pretty bad, and you seem like a clericy boy, a healthy boy, in some sense."
Do you guys want to take your if you guys are going to take the short rest,
I mean, it's an hour of sitting here waiting for more harpies.
yeah,
Okay,
it'll be a full hour,
Well,
and
in that hour, can I do stuff?
yeah,
I don't need to take a short rest.
yeah, you can do stuff.
That's what I was saying. While he's
Okay.
doing his thing, I'll be taking the short rest.
So,
Okay. I would like to
Cyric
search the
has-
nest for shiny things as well.
okay, so Cyric dedicates some probably
Half an hour, 45 minutes.
yeah, about half an hour to pluck the feathers from this harpy, and
Skin it
and
and get the vocal cords, because that's where I assume magic things happen.
get its vocal cords, and you try to get the skin off, but you slice this thing really well. This skin's kind of cut up into 4 segments.
All right, cool. I take it and make it to gloves. It's no problem. Harpy gloves sound cool.
You're taking a short rest. K is hurt. Is hurt. Cyric is
Mutilating.
harvesting things from
And
the
I'm going to the nest
harpy
to steal things.
and taking a shiny thing from the nest. I'm going to have a quick pee while I'm going to say, what would you like to do on this short rest? Also, it is still raining. You guys can more than free to go inside and have a short rest.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But I will be back really quickly. I'm just going to have a quick pee. I'm going to be back in literally a minute.
I've just realised I've got so many parts of different animals now. I've got manticore parts. I've got harpy parts. I've got jars of slimes. We need to start encountering more magical beasts.
No, double advantage is not a thing.
Double advantage is definitely a thing.
It's definitely not a thing.
You get advantage on your advantage. So if you get advantage on your advantage, you can easily get advantage on your advantage on your advantage.
No. Oh my god, James is back. The Star Wars pants.
Roll some HP. Tusker, you can also take a short rest inside if you'd like. Tusker recovers 10 HP. And Cyric, you saw the shiny thing in the nest beforehand because it glinted off of the sunlight.
Sun.
You know it's there. You're not going to have to roll investigation to find it.
Is there any
you-
harpy eggs in there or anything?
There is not just this one shiny thing, which when you reached out and find it, even if I made you roll, you can spend up to half an hour in there hunting, searching this thing. But you find this, you pull out this glass vial, and it's kind of got a bluish liquid in it, and it's maybe half full.
Could I use my alchemy tools to identify it?
Absolutely, you can. Roll your boat. I don't know what you would roll for that.
Well, I just rolled to use my alchemy tools. Like that.
No, okay,
It's intelligence based, so.
great. It is, you know this as a potion of water breathing.
I put it in my bag. Just while I'm away out there, put it in my bag and sort of keep that to myself.
Um,
I'm sorry to say this, but something came up for me tomorrow morning, so if we can wrap this up fairly soon.
I was going to say as well, me and my wife need to go grocery shopping today. We absolutely need to. We're going to have company. We're going to have my mom over tomorrow. And we do need to
You
go.
fucking suck.
We do need to go grocery shopping. I do want to wrap this up fairly shortly. At the absolute longest, I can go until my kid wakes up from her nap. But this is actually not a bad time.
Yeah, this would be a fairly good spot with the rest and stuff.
Yeah, to take this rest, so you guys can take this short rest, and we can end the session right after this combat.
After this combat, sick. Let's go into the box. Aha!
There was no door there. That's just a wall.
Oh, upstairs then. Haha! Sword and shield in hand. Oh, no, hang on. What do we do about the heart downstairs? Do you want to destroy it? Or shoot it with a crossbow?
Yes, there is a heart that is downstairs on this altar that is just kind of, and they two rods that come from the ceiling that are kind of.
I'm gonna follow Siric into that because I'm just like, that's weird.
I think
Is there a pulsating thing? Is it like a constant?
They come from the poles come out through the roof and come down, and there's.
So is it going? Zoom, zoom, or is it...
The heart is not in time with the crackling of these poles.
I'm saying basically, is there a chance where I can grab it at mid pulse? Is my point mid pulse of electricity?
It's fairly far away from these things. You can grab it safely without touching the poles or getting the zap.
I am the healthiest boy here.
Pilgrim would also like to investigate the altar.
I will stop and let Hergrim go first.
With the stone cunning, as if my roll 20 doesn't get crash again.
Let's see.
Come on, you can do it.
Okay, so like that.
Also, mage hand to grab it would be great. Cal's like,
yes.
mage hand.
Yeah,
When you make a intelligent history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal proficiency bonus. Fantastic. Make a intelligence history with a +2 or 4.
It's a +4 then, so it's 1, 3, 20 +4.
Mm-hmm.
22 to investigate the altar.
What are you looking for? You're looking to kind of see.
I'm trying to figure out what this altar is for, like any specific god, where the stone came from. What is its purpose?
The altar has the same lightning bolts that were kind of on the doors as it does on the altar itself. The altar is the newest thing in this room, or in this that you've seen. It's considerably newer and it's been recently carved within within probably the last few years.
Yeah.
And you can't, because it's kind of stylized after the Thunderbolts. You can't tell if this is based off of a god or not.
Yeah. It's like... Well, this altar is a lot newer and made from different stone than anything else around here. So it's I keep seeing this thunderbolt motif, so I wonder if that has something to do with this Dallas fellow we heard about, but I don't know.
Maybe we should try and get it out of the way of that electricity, so if it's powering something, we can take it. And if anything, we could use it as a bargaining chip for having someone's heart.
Maybe. On the other hand, if it is like taking things offered the gods means bring bad things upon us. Let's say our hide.
We could always shoot it
Mm-hmm.
and keep it there.
You got some shooty boys. Got some ranged motherfuckers up in here.
But it'd be nice to be able to walk up to the enemy and go, so, this thing I've got here means you're not going to do anything stupid anymore, are you?
It would be.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you will. I'll
Cool,
clean up
Hagrid,
the
when-
usual.
I was about to say, if anything, you know, I'm the one that's going to pick it up because I am the guinea pig.
Mm.
I pick it up.
You pick it up.
Yeah, just
You reach in to grab it. You kind of pass through. You can get around these rods quickly, or you get around these rods. You don't touch them if you don't want to. Do you want to touch them?
No.
do I want to touch them? James, do I want to touch them?
It's up to you.
No, it's up.
It's up to Sirik.
Oh, okay. Firstly,
You were
I take
told-
it out.
Okay, you take it out, and it's
I was
still.
told not to, right?
You were told not to touch it. You were told not to touch it at the top.
Okay, at the top,
Um,
at the bottom, you can do. What do? At the bottom, you said it's fine to touch. At the top, it was bad.
I didn't
other
say
round.
that. The Mira told you that don't touch the lightning rod at the top. That's all she said.
I passed the heart to someone.
The heart is still pulsating. Like as you pick it up and move it, it doesn't stop pulsating or anything. It's still.
And I then like touch it. 400 force damage. Death.
I am just gonna. I'm going to. I'm gonna pull up your character sheets because
I am so worried right now.
something happened to you, bro.
Fuck it. If I'm gonna go the whole hog, I grab one. I grab both of them. It's like,
You grab both of them.
well, I touch one of them. I touch one of them for now.
You touch the one, and there's a loud crack as you touch it, it looks like all the lightning kind of concentrates and shoots a bolt into your finger between the thing and the thing in the finger, and it gives
you're wearing full plate, so
and it gives you quite a jolt, but you don't take any damage, and you actually feel like you kind of look down at the hand that you touched it with, and now your hand is crackling with the same kind of and the things.
Fuck it, both of them. Let's go.
Both of the things are no longer crackling after you touch it. You now have a charm of the storm. You're charged with the power of the storm, and you can cast lightning bolt once at 3rd level as an action.
Damn.
If I would have touched it in both hands immediately, what would have happened?
Same thing.
The same shit, right?
Yeah, same
Okay,
shit,
cool,
except
thanks.
I would have described it differently.
Okay, cool. I didn't mess it up then. Okay, cool.
Yes. So I
at any
have
point, I can
dropped
go full.
I have dropped the spell Lightning Bolt into your character sheet. If you go to spells, you have Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, that's it. That is a powerful spell, man, and that is gonna fuck up someone chronic.
And with that, and Sirik getting this power, and someone who has this pulsating heart.
I pass it to Woogie.
I do.
Kay has this pulsating heart, and this incredible lightning ability. We're gonna end the session there. Your tank is now charged.
Lightning bolt's a powerful spell, man. Oh my lord.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning bolt.
I'm gonna switch over to
Like
here. Yeah, we're all kind of messed up right now because Tusker keeps having to pop in and out. Devletches is not a thing. This is a god. Got it. Playing with flanking rules. I see. Yes, we are. Yeah, double advantage isn't a thing. You just have advantage. Like you can't like temporary hit points don't stack. It's just how
Quick
it is.
question. I don't need the components for it, do I?
No, you completely ignore the components. You just cast it. You can cast it once, totally for free.
And so basically, like a
A
single
stroke
use
of lightning
cast.
forms a line 100 feet long and 5 foot wide, blasts out in your direction of your choice.
Yes.
Each creature in your line must make a dexterity saving throw, and each creature takes 8d6 damage on a fail and half as much on a successful one.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty
it
much
sets
like
shit on fire.
yeah, it's basically just like fuck you, fuck everything in this general direction.
I have to remember this because I'm gonna end up punching someone and blow a hole through them with this.
It's in your character sheet. The only thing we have to remember is that Woogie's holding a pulsating heart, pulsating severed heart.
Well, that's
Well, I was
not
only
really
gonna-
easy to
I only passed it to him while I grabbed it. I would have took it back off him afterwards. So. But yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. So
I don't know how we'll be.
that's everything. I want to thank you guys for coming out and playing this. It's great to have the full cast. So, Duzen, why don't you tell us a little bit about tell us where people can find you or whatever you want to do as a little sign off.
Oh yeah, I'm Deason, the resident Finn here, playing Hergrim, the grumpy dwarf ranger. You can find me generally here playing this. I don't do streaming or anything. I'm more of a kind of a chat lurker and behind the scenes guy. I generally lurk in various channels like Runaway Robot and Stella Luna. So this is probably the place you can find me most reliably.
I heard a rumor that you edit for Runaway Robot. Is that true?
Maybe.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Why don't we go to Woogie?
Yep.
Tell us
Well,
Tell us a little bit where we can find you and anything else you want to do as a sign off.
I can be seen now with the filming that's going to start hopefully on Monday for a couple videos for HSF Productions, so that'll be starting back up again. Besides that, you can find me here. And that should be about it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You
I don't
haven't
really
told
go
the
on
name of your channel. Let's put it out there. Yeah.
It's on,
HSF Productions.
yes,
We
and
changed it from Gangrene. Okay.
Yeah.
yes, he did, and we have it. You have it displayed currently because we have a full cast, so we can successfully use the sign off screens.
Sweet.
Skis, Grim, tell us.
I is the only other streamer here. I just realised this.
He is the only
Well,
other streamer here.
I have been neglecting my streamer duties recently. Hopefully, in the future, some more time in the future, I will be getting back on that. But when I do, I'll be playing D&D and things, and playing with my hair as I am now. You find me at the thing to my, I think it's this way. I have to wait until the stream catch up to make sure it's the right direction.
The other way.
Damn it, that way. Don't
Yeah.
look that way. That's the chat.
There you go, and that's
Look, yeah, look that way. That's where I am.
yeah.
Look behind you. That's where he is.
And Tusker, I don't know if you have the ability to speak in right now.
I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
We can
I
hear
can hear you clearer
Holy
than
cow.
you've ever been.
Oh
than
my
you have ever been.
God.
God.
It's so nice to hear you.
I'm Tusker20, and I'm the one with video problems today. Audio problems and everything other problem.
Oh yeah.
The irony
Yeah,
is
you
you
can
come
catch
in
me
you
here
introduce
at-
yourself.
You can catch me here every week, and I'm available on Twitter at Tusker20.
He is, and
And
other
good
than
night,
that,
everybody.
yeah.
We got your introduction, and then throughout the whole thing, you've had trouble, and then you can get your exit. That's about you. So you said hello and goodbye. The rest was just a pain in the ass.
My name is James Dolph. This is my channel. This is where you find me. I'm going to upload this stream and the last stream to my YouTube channel, which is displayed right over there. I don't do a lot on Twitch or anything for streaming. You can mostly just catch me Sundays here running this game. And we're working, the homebrew is being worked into this game as well. So it's going to kind of go off the rails a little bit. And
We love it when it goes off the rails.
mhm.
I don't even know what rails are anymore after playing this game.
Yeah,
Yeah, get that shit. Get that shit, Griffin. Get it. Get it, Ditto.
And so I'm going to upload that hopefully today. We're going to be busy for quite a bit of the rest of the day, so this is going to be... that's why we're going to end early right now. And hopefully I can get those things uploaded to YouTube today. If not, it'll definitely be up sometime tomorrow. Thank you all, everyone, so much for being here. Thank you for everyone who came out. Thank you, Reg.
Are we talking ever or just now?
Pardon?
Like, are you thanking people that have come out in the past?
Yep, thank you everyone who's come out in the past for past streams. Thank you everyone who's come out to this
Oh,
one.
streams! I thought we would just come out full stop, like... Okay. No? Okay.
Eh.
All right.
And thank you for Ragged Reese for the follow. Thank you, Kima, for coming out. Thank you, Dark Nexus, for coming
I
out.
still haven't gotten my PC for my NPC name for a follow, but you know.
Didn't you?
Because
Weren't
of
you,
serious setting.
weren't you
The
one of
serious
the
setting.
weren't you one of the two goblin gnome kings?
No, that
Me and
was
Doozum.
Oh,
Doozen.
that was Doozen. Oh, okay. Well, then we're just waiting for a good reoccurring NPC
okay.
that you guys can go and visit.
Yeah, we're
It's
waiting
not a
for your.
bard.
We're waiting for your part to actually have lines, so calm down.
Yeah. Woogie was one of the harpies.
I was the one I was attracted to.
Yeah, Woogie was attracted to the harpy Woogie. So yeah, thank you everyone, and we will be here 10 a.m. Pacific Central Time next Sunday. And until next time, everyone, bye.
Bye.